time to talk hockey now, and Sam Spooner joins us in the studio. And Sam, a very happy man today, member of the Vikings B side. Me, a bit of a sombre tone in my voice. I was on the receiving end of a 4-1 defeat to Sam Spooner's Vikings B. But that doesn't tell the whole story, does it, Sam? It was a very, very good game, an enjoyable game, I think, to be part of, competitive to the end. But I think Vikings B just a bit more quality, and it showed through in the end.
Yeah, I think really it was probably a tale of two halves. In all honesty, the first half, Harlequins went 1-0 up. They had the better of the attacks in the first sort of 10-15 minutes. Again, Vikings just started a touch too slow. They didn't really get into top gear and until the last sort of few minutes of half time. And we were very lucky to, within 30 seconds of Harlequins scoring their goal, going to the other end and scoring our own goal and getting it on equal terms and keeping it to equal terms until half time. At half time, we had a chat and talked about how our passing was off, our positional play was a bit poor, and we needed to move better off the ball and support the ball better. And in the second half, Vikings have come out and have played exactly as we wanted them to. They've done incredibly well. They seem to have gone up another gear and been able to get the right result. But that doesn't say that Harlequins didn't have chances in the second half. They certainly did, and it could quite easily have been 4-4 at the end of the game. But Vikings, probably based on the second half performance, probably deserved that result.
Clinical, that's why you're unbeaten in the league this season and indeed in the plate, going for that double. But Vikings B had to come from behind today.
Yeah, it was a bit of a surprise, to be fair, and it was one of those things that it was a crash ball into the day, and yourself has come across, and I shouldn't have given you so much jip a few weeks ago. I do apologise, and I will say that live on air. I won't ever say anything again about you not scoring, Chris.
Grinning like a Cheshire cat, although we did lose today. Vikings be favourites in the plate, and some big players performing in the big matches for you today.
Yeah, I think, especially in that second half, I mean, you've got a lot of young players in that side as well that needed some direction, needed some guidance, and Stephen Crow, Alex Birch, Louis Porter, Jess Birch as well at the back. She's an experienced player. Sarah Blackman, the captain. But then you've got the likes of Eddie and Archie Cayley, Max Kermode, Chelsea Borden. All of these players that are young players, are fairly experienced in the senior level now, to be fair. But sometimes you just need to pick them up and sort of tell them where they need to go and be.
There's quality running through that starting lineup and on the substitutes bench as well. Lewis Porter scoring pretty much from pushback after Quins went a goal up. 1-1 at the break, and then it was Stephen Crow who put Vikings 2-1 up. Alex Birch and I believe Archie Cayley with the third and fourth goals for Vikings B. That secures them a spot in the Manx Plate final, and they will be playing Valkyries B, who won 6-2 against Saracen Sabres on Friday when we were discussing these matches. We thought this one was going to be the tighter of the two matches, but it seems that Valkyries had a lot of joy, and it was a strong Valkyries lineup in front of goal today.
Yeah, I was talking to George Powell, the captain of Saracen Sabres, and he said that in the grand scheme of things, Saracens probably played the better hockey, and at times they dominated the game. They just weren't clinical enough. I mean, they were missing Andy Jocken and Dulcie Tier as well today, who are two huge players for Saracens. I mean, Andy's the goalkeeper, and he has such a commanding presence at the back. His game management is top-notch, and I think they missed that at the back today. But George Powell and Gail Logan got on the score sheet for Saracen Sabres. Saracens went 1-0 up in this game, but by half-time, Valkyries B had turned it on, and we're playing the style of hockey that Saracens couldn't cope with. They were pumping some long balls up for the likes of Caldwell, Webster, Maxine to all run onto, and that's a style of player that suits their players so well, and they do it brilliantly.